Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Mace back with another video. So today I will speak on the topic. It's going to be about how to pass a prop firm in 2024. So the reason why I'm making these videos for the new year now is basically because I feel it's now been my calling from God to not expose, but to shine some light on the foreign exchange market in the industry, I should say, with trading all those new and upcoming traders who are thinking if they want to get into this and who was being told that it's trading is probably a scam, it's not real. I mean, or those who are spending thousands of dollars on courses and not seeing any results. You know what I mean? So it's just I'm just here just to shine some light on those type of subjects. So on each video that I'm gonna post now till whenever my time end, it's gonna be about just educational purposes, my analysis that I will be sharing from just my journey and just for I'll say more so for my journey and content for myself. Anyways, not wasting your time, let's get into it. So prop firms. I've learned about prop firms, I'll say sometime last year, 2023, and I did my first prop firm challenge with FTMO. So with FTMO, I went out there and that's when I first actually started my own system with the strategy that I use. I'll get more into that on another video. But when I back tested for like a month and a half, 2 months on the strategy and the system that I'm using now, I went ahead and I got the prop firm. And at first, I was still hesitant on my, I would say, on my strategy, even though I've back tested it for like years, like 2 years of back testing I've done on TradingView. And I've saw like 60% win rate, 80% win rate on this pair, 79% win rate on that pair. And it's like, I still was getting spectacle on my strategy. So I went out there and did what everyone else usually would do, and that is to get signals. Went out there and got signals, and I watched my account start at its initial balance and dropped. When I mean dropped, I mean every trade was just losing trades, losing trades. Mind you, now the person so say they're profitable. Not saying that they're not profitable. They just probably could have had a bad week, bad month, I should say. But you, all traders go through that. I just went through, I'll say the month of November with a losing streak. Like, well, I even took 3 trades that month of November because I was dealing with my another prop firm challenge that I just passed as well. But on my live account, I went on a losing streak for the month November and December. Like I say, wasn't taking much trades. So yeah, but other than that, end the year profitable. That's what matters. But went there, used the signals, and I found myself in a hole. So I only used the signals for 2 weeks because back then as before all of the what do you call it, the trading days rules and stuff got eliminated where you have unlimited trading days. But in March, you still had the trading days. You have to try to make a certain amount of capital before the trading day deadline, so 30 days. So what happened was I was hold in the first 2 weeks, and then I said, you know what? Let me take 2 days to just back test one last time and go from there. Just go full out. And believe it or not, I watch FTMO. You have a 5% daily drawdown and a 10% maximum drawdown. So I think I was in the 6% threshold where I was just about 4% from losing the account. And within the last week and a half, I was about $100 away from passing the phase one. And the reason why I didn't pass the phase one was because I remembered like yesterday, it was a goal setup that I took for a buy. And I caught the buy. And then when it reached a 4 hour resistance area, I went for the sell. And the sell started to happen. I was like, okay, I'm going to win this challenge. And then it just started to buy back up to the resistance area. And then I was like an hour before, I had like probably like an hour left before the challenge was about over. Hour came, I didn't meet the criteria, but they gave me another chance because they said still was I still didn't reach any, like, I didn't, what do we call it? I can't remember what the word is, but I didn't break any of the rules. You know what I mean? And I was still in a certain percentage bracket. So they gave me another chance to start over for free. So went in that other one, and let me tell you what happened with that. I went on a gold buy and forgot to put a stop loss and went to sleep. And when I tell you, I woke up the next day and I was down like $800. I was like, dang, that's it for me right there. Account was done. But that was the FTMO. I went after that. I said I'm gonna take some time and I'm gonna try grow my account, make some payouts on my live account, and purchase another funded account. And that's when I went into my Forex funds. Whoever know about my Forex funds, you know they're not here anymore. Long story, but yeah, went into my Forex funds and passed the phase one. And right when I went to go past phase two, I think that was NFP day. I wondering why I'm trying to punch my trade in, because I think I had a sell on gold. I think it was a sell I had on gold. And I trying to punch my trade in, trying to punch it in. Because I think NFP is coming out 8:30. I usually put my trade in at 8 o'clock. Before 30 minutes before the news come out. Trying to punch my trade in. It's not working, not working, not working. So I was only able to put it in on my live account. But it played out, would have passed the challenge. And when I came to realization later on that evening, that's when I found out that FTMO wasn't no more. But my wife, she went ahead, she purchased another prop firm from Funding Pips. And she was dealing with school and work and all those other stuff, our son. So she didn't have time to really trade off the account. So she wanted me to do it for her. So I went ahead, passed phase one within like a week and a half. It probably, I think I took like 4 trades past phase one. Then the phase two started to play my psychology. Uh, that would be another topic for another day, but I'm getting a little on that in this video. It took me a week and a half to pass phase one. It took me almost 2 months to pass phase two. 2 months. Mind you now, my live account is booming. My live account is booming. Each month, I'm making 20+% on my account. 20%, 22%, 18% on my account. But for the life of me, I could not get past my funded account. That was because of my psychology, being afraid to lose. I was treating the prop firm account. I was holding that money too tight, being afraid to lose. But my live account, I don't care because it is what it is. So it took me to a point where I had to tell myself, Maceo, what is your why? the reason you're doing this. You can't have the market make the market bully you. You know what I mean? So I had to tell myself, it is what it is. I'ma suck it up. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Because back then I was just putting trades in, being in nice profits. But when I start seeing a slight pullback, I'm exiting, getting a little scared. You know what I mean? Then the trades that I'm holding, they're hitting stop loss. But the trades I'm not holding, they're going all the way to a TP. And I'm a person, I trade for the 1 hour. So I be catching. I trade gold. I trade UJ. I trade GU. But gold is my baby. That's a love and hate relationship. And I be catching anywhere from 150 to 300 pips on gold, easy on one. That's one setup. 150 to 300 pips, one setup, easy. And my stop loss is around like 80 to 100 pips stop loss. And it's like I'm letting my stop loss get hit. But when I'm up, let's say my TP is 250 pips. When I'm up 130 pips, and if I see a slight pullback, I'm closing the trade. So I'm only like getting a 1-to-1 risk to reward where I should be getting a 2-to-1 or 2.5 to 1. You know what I mean? So it started to mess with the losses because if I were to take 3 losses in a row, now I'm in a hole because I'm not letting my trades play out to its full potential. You know what I mean? Or I'm having like a 300 pip TP, but I'm only getting 112 pips, 120 pips because I'm closing out being scared. And then when I go another trade, I'm losing 110 pips. So I'm back at break even always. So that's what kept happening until I think it started to really play in my mind where I was at least 6 times on that account. I was like $20 away from passing the whole challenge. And every time when I'm 20 pips past the whole challenge, I'm like, okay, not $20. I mean, not 20 pips, $20. So like probably I had like every time it's like 2-3 pips away from my TP to win the challenge, market wick, and then go the opposite way. And instead of me closing out, I'm holding it saying, okay, but it has to go this way, it has to go this way. And just completely go the other way, hit stop loss, down. Then I go into a losing streak. Play with my mind. Then I run the count back up again, all over again. Same thing, at least 6 times. And the time what really broke me was in one day, I was at least 10 of $10 away from passing the whole challenge twice in one day. Went down where it was $10. It was a GU trade, almost hit target, went the whole opposite way. Boom, stop loss it. Then I actually found another setup, took them. It was a UCAD, Gold, and GU. It was in the three of them same time. When they like out of nowhere, UCAD just started buying, gold started melting, but GU was just not moving. And I'm like, okay, GU, like, I just need you to move a little because GU, I think I had the highest lot size on GU at that moment because I was ever in a GU trade. So gold and UCAD came after. So gold is melting. UCAD is buying and GU is just not doing anything. And then all of a sudden, when it started to sell, gold started to buy back. I mean, gold started to reverse. UCAD started to reverse. Then GU just started buying all the way back up, hit my stop loss. So I came out of everything else and I was down the hole again. And then I think I talked to my wife. I called my wife because I just was frustrated. I was done. Like I was like, wait, this ain't for me. Every time I'm so close, this always happening. And I know what I'm doing. She always tells me I know what I'm doing. I've already flipped accounts. I flip accounts. But it's like my psychology was just getting to me because I never dealt with that large amount of money. Seeing those large drawdowns, those large profits, like that's another thing you have to understand and learn when it comes to trading. Being comfortable with seeing big money. If you ain't comfortable with seeing big money or trading big money, it could freak you out. And then you know now. But what happened now was I'm a big God guy. Get that straight out there right there. Pray, read my Bible, fast when I need to. Things that I try to live a godly life. Still have hard times in life doing those things, but I try my best. Could do better now, but I try, right? So I read my scripture that morning on my Bible app. And I can't find my book right now because I just wanted to make this video for you guys. And it was basically, I can't remember exactly, but it was basically saying you then ask God for what you want. Believe that it is done. Like, believe that it is done. Like, God knows. So when I really translated it, God knows what we want, but He also knows what we need. We also prayed to Him for guidance. We prayed to Him for understanding, for knowledge. We could say as much as we want to say and pray and say that, yeah, I believe, but if you don't put action behind those words, you're a liar. So I was telling myself, God, I believe you got me, I believe this. But I wasn't putting actions behind it because when I have a setup, I'm running scared because I had 2 losses, so I don't want to take the third setup. Or I'm going to trade for the rest of the week. Or, oh, I see a little pullback happening, so I run scared and come out the trade. Like I say, playing with big money, like it'll do it to you. But it was that point I was like, you know what? I don't care, bro. Like I don't care no more. Like God got me, bro. Like God got me, so I'm gonna do what I been doing, what I've back tested, what I've seen work already. And I went there, came up, having 2 losses, came up, and I was like, yeah, I see a setup. I even talked to my friend about it. I told her, I'm going this gold sell and this GU sell because it still want to sell. The buy when he went back to the resistance area, so I said still want to sell, it still could sell, has potential to sell. I say NFP is coming out tomorrow as well. So it's gonna sell, it's gonna consolidate right now and tell NFP, but it's gonna sell. So it was around 8 p.m. I went in the trade for gold and GU. And as soon as I entered that gold sell, it just started putting me in profit. GU just was consolidating, so I wasn't worrying. I say tomorrow, 8:30, this I win the challenge. On my way heading to work, yes, on my way heading to work Friday, not Friday for NFP. When 8:30 hit, and what I usually do, I go on trading, I go on my Forex Factory to watch the time go down 5, 4, 3. When I go on 3 seconds, I go on Trading View Quick to see. I don't even go on my account. I go on Trading View Quick to see what them candles doing. So I really have my account up. I already have my MT5 up, and I have my Trading View up. So all I do, when you hold your iPhone at the bottom piece, they'll keep 2 screens up. I check in Trading View. When I check that, I put the next one to see. When I have to just close it out quick. Even though I have stop losses, I say, but if I don't go my way, I'm gonna close this out. When I say as soon as 8:38, gold and GU just tank, just melted. And when it melted too, I didn't even need all of that. And I was like so in awe, like I still count my Forex fund evaluation as a pass because the gold setup that I tried to put in played out to the T. And that would have been what would have passed my phase 2. So I still count that as a pass, even though they end up, the situation. But when I finally passed, I was like, boy, I know I could do it, but like I know I could have done it. Like it just yet my timing just wasn't the right timing. And I had to go through some hardships to figure that out. So, like I say, if you look in the past, any prop firm in 2024, these are some things you have to look into. And the most important one, I can put as number one, that's prayer. Know that there's a higher being alive in all of us. His name is God. Like it or not, you could click off the video afterwards. You could say amen. You can say what you want to say. Some believe in Buddha. Some believe in, some are atheists. We ain't getting into that. That's not what this channel is about. It's about trading and trying to inspire other traders and new and upcoming traders. But I believe in God. I'm a heavy God believer, right? And I know that if I ask for anything in His Son Jesus Christ's name, that it has been sanctioned. And if it ain't for me, He's gonna show me it's not for me. And you have to put work behind faith. You can't ask God for this and you ain't putting in the work. When I tell you, I went 3 months with my eye red like blood, and I've worked for 8 o'clock in the morning, and my eye shut like my eye red like blood. Getting off from work to pick my son up from school, and when I came in the top, I on the market from 6 p.m. to like 12 in the morning, just about every, so like for like 2.5 months. But it's some nights I was even up until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just back testing, like getting them reps in, getting them reps in. Uh, I can tell you, like, I always thought I would have cried because to know where I come from, the growth, trading $100, trading 10-cent lot size, 20-cent lot size. Man, you know, that's what got me the confidence and what made me know that I can do it. Because when you flip in $100 into $300 using a 10-cent lot size, if those who know what is a 10-cent lot size, they know to turn $100 into $300 using 10 cents only, you making some pips and you winning some trades. And I had to continuously do that to try to get my psychology in place, because I try to look at the market as not a money thing, but a pip thing, a market thing. So you can make 50 pips today on a dollar lot size, and that's only $50. But I say 50 pips on a $10 lot size, that's money. On a $100 lot size, like, that's money. So you can't always look at it as a money thing. Look at it as also a growth and a skill set. And that's where a lot of, I'll say, gurus on Instagram and on other YouTube platforms, whatever you want to call it, that's where they try to brainwash a lot of upcoming traders. They show them the 50K day, or they show them the 100K account. Like, show them the skill set. You guys need to know the skill set in this thing called trading, because the skill set is what's going to make you money, not you having a larger account. Because you can have a large account and blow that. If you can manage $100 in real world, think you can manage 100K. Like, that's how to look at it. And that's something you have to really sit down and think about. That's something I had to sit down and think about. That's why I challenge myself to say, okay, I'm gonna take this $100 and flip this into 200 using just 10 cents. Discipline. Do that. Okay, now I will turn the $200 into $300, 10 cents. Okay, do that. Okay, let me withdraw $100, pour from that. See how I feel even withdraw something. Okay, now I did it before. Let me see if I can do it again. And I continuously doing it. And I'm like, okay, if I'm turning $100 into 200, 200 into 300, 10 cents, that's 1,000 pips. So I'm catching 1,000 pips. That's money. You understand? Um, so it's more so like praying for what you want and putting work behind that. Second thing, to pass a challenge in 2024, you gotta trust the process. And that's trusting your analysis, trusting the hard work you putting in. I don't think any course, any mentor, any family, any friends can help you pass no challenge or make you successful. If you ain't putting in that work and believing in yourself, you can't have someone believe in you more than you believe in yourself. It ain't gonna work out. You understand? You gotta trust your analysis, trust that you work your ass off for what you doing. So I have my trading friends. It ain't much, but I have a few. And it's a good friend of mine. We don't buck yet, but we always talking about it. And I all tell them, no, you have the way you trade. You trade the way you trade, and I trade the way I trade. I would never bash the way you trade because it works for you. So I will listen to the advices that you're giving me on how I trade, but I'm going to trade the way I trade because I see that it works for me and I seen the results from it. 80% win rate, 60, 70. I when I passed my challenge, I passed the challenge with a 78% win rate. On gold, when I back tested gold for, because when I back test for a whole year, but I back test 3 months in and out. So the first 3 months that I back test, another 3 months, that I back test another 3 months. Use the bar replay. 86% win rate, 78% win rate, 76% win rate. Nothing was under 70%. So it gives you the confidence and the mindset now. Like I said, at the end of the day, you could have all that and your psychology in the live market to still hit you hard. But it's all about trusting yourself. The skill set. You gotta work on your skill. That's your craft. You see Kobe have that mama mentality. You gotta be able to say, boy, no video games for the week. You gotta be saying, but no clubbing. But I'm working overtime on this man job. I gonna try work on myself. You then gonna work for whole 8 hours a day. So you gonna work 8 hours a day. You then gotta commute. When you gonna find time to work on yourself, to work on your freedom? And that's if you want to be free. I want to be free. I want to be able to carry my wife and my son the trips. I want to be able to afford what I want to afford, the best food out there. I'll be able to drive nice car, wear nice clothes. I'm not a big eye person who worries about name brand, but no Dior, Louis. I care less about them. Not in my taste. I care less. But I want to live a life on my own term, but where I'm comfortable, where I don't have to worry about waking up to clocking on a man's job. Not saying that my job is a bunch of shit or anything, but my job is a straight cool job. But that's not my end goal. And that should never be none of our end goals. You know what I mean? Your emotions. You gotta keep your emotions intact. That's what costs a lot of traders not to succeed. Their emotions. Trading will show and reveal the real you. I let you know it's straightforward. So when you feel like your emotions ain't there right now, when you too emotionally in touch with your money or with the charts, you're gonna fail. You gotta be able to know the market's gonna give you money and the market's gonna take money from you. Live with it. And sometimes the market's gonna take a chunk of your money, but at times you could get a lump sum money from the market as well. So it's a give and take. You can't just want to take, and don't want to give to the market. I hate giving too, but I know in this business I'm gonna have to give the market something, and I'm okay with that because when I ready to take, I'm gonna take my cake. You understand? So it's gonna be hard times. It's gonna be good times in the market. Good days, bad days. Good weeks, bad weeks. We're not focused on the bad days. We're not focused on the good days. We're not focused on the bad weeks or the good weeks. We're focusing on annually returns. So what can I do within a year? Not what I do every week. Because you can have a good week this week and have a worse 6, 7 months. You can have a bad month this month, but have a great year. You know what I mean? So that's something like just I just felt like I had to come out and talk about. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more um subjects we get on to later on in other videos, but I know it's the new year. I know there's a lot of people out there who's gonna get into trading. So it's just something I always say I want to get into with YouTube, helping new upcoming traders figure out their path, their destiny, letting them know that they don't really need like the signals. Don't mess with signals. Certain gurus out there. I'm not calling anyone name, I'm not bashing anybody, but there's a lot out there who aren't for you. They're not for you. They're for your money and what they can get from you. They're not for you. Trust me when I say that. I've been there, I've done that. And I ain't going back. Trust me. So I letting you know that now. So anyways, guys, be safe. Bless.